Well, boys. Here we are again. This is probably going to be the most fun mod that I'm going to be doing to the SUR RON here. I'm going to pick up a little bit of speed, as you guys can probably already tell by the tape that these guys use. Pretty legit. We got some chai battery and the charger, of course. We're going to be mating that up to the GLE BAC 8000, the ludicrous model. So yeah, we're gonna have big sag power on this guy. I also bought a Gold Zero generator, one of those the 6000. So we're gonna see if we could even charge this up, charge up the stock battery or something while we're out and about, or while we're even going to a destination. That way you don't have to worry about charging it while or before you head out. You're just charging it on the way there. I don't know. Gonna experiment. Also, you can use it as a, you know, battery backup at the house. So we figured win-win situation there. So I did get the really nice charger. As you can see, don't know what any of this stuff is. Maybe it'll be in these instructions, but that's got my address, so I don't want to show it. But yeah, decided to go with the one where you can tell it how much you want it to crank, and also at what point you want it to stop. So that's really cool. When it comes to these lithium batteries, that is one thing that they do not like, and it's to stay at either 100% or anything, what is it, like below 35%. So you want to kind of keep them happy. I like to keep mine, at least like my RC ones, on my RC stuff, I like to keep around like 60-70%, keep them happy. And you can see they package this sucker up really well. And what do we got here? Hello, what is up? So let me yank this out real quick, and I can show you guys. Oh god, it's gonna be a lot more difficult than I thought to get out of there. That is really in there. Oh no. Well, I got another mess to clean up, but I would say it was worth it. So here we are. We got our battery. Kind of trying to be a little careful so that I don't puncture anything in here. But of course, they got it all nice and packaged up, so don't have to really worry about that. Heck yeah, it's just one step after another right here. Super excited about this here. Let me use both my hands on this one again to get this sucker out, because it is pretty heavy. And that's another thing too. I don't know, I never looked because I really didn't care. I knew that I wanted this battery, but I never looked to see what the weight difference is between the stock one and this one. But I can tell you right now, this is definitely a bit heavier than the stock one, so I'm definitely going to be weighing the two, and I'm sure it's probably going to kind of affect a little bit on how the bike handles with how much heavier this sucker is. So no worries, it's alright, as long as we can go fast, right? Ain't no thing. Maybe we get another battery for when we want to be light and nimble but still have the power, or we could also always bypass the stock one. So here you are. Make a nice little cut right there. Look at that, didn't even penetrate it all the way. No scratch, no nothing. Alright. There it is, boys. Big old battery. Boom. Man, you would think for a battery that you're paying almost $3,000 for, they'd at least put a nice strap on it, like the stock SUR RON one, but that's alright, I guess. So what? 25%? They could have at least charged us a little higher, left it at least 30. But anyways, that's one reason why I did want to unbox it was to get it, you know, charged up a little bit, check the condition or whatever before I went to go make this video. Like I said, there's gonna be a video that I do in the next couple of days. Probably not gonna include me installing the controller. just because GLE has a really nice video showing how to do it. So I don't want to possibly mess anything up and mess a whole bunch of people up, so I'm going to be following their video, to be honest with you guys, since all that, because I don't want to mess anything up either. So yeah, let's put these two batteries side by side, see what they look like real quick, and then oh yeah, whew, look at that, quite the difference. So oh, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, this oh, they put it in here, I guess. I was just thinking with how much solid it is, I was like, okay, well, how am I gonna get that latch closed? But this is the latch kit right here, so that I can close it. Almost looks like, I hope I can still use my titanium ones on there. There's two different types of bolts on here, so hopefully I can still use those, because I'd be kind of bummed out if I got rid of those titanium ones. They look so good on the bike, but we gotta get rid of them, we gotta get rid of them, whatever. Well, there's that for you. And so now what I'm gonna do is off camera, I'm gonna end up working on the controller, and then yeah, freaking I'm gonna put that sucker in. We'll get this weight in later on in this video. Maybe later today I'll record that portion of it or something. I need to go get a scale, and then yeah, go see what the difference is, or maybe I'll just even look it up right now on the website and see how much it weighs versus what the stock one weighs, and throw this in the video. But wanted to make a video about all this fun, exciting stuff that I just got for this, so yeah, this should be pretty cool. So I guess I'll see you guys on the next portion of this video. Alright, so check this out, pretty cool. I was reading kind of the instructions on there, and it was telling me that I could download this app right here to kind of see what it was doing, see what the battery's doing. And looks like I can't switch any of these on or off. I wanted to switch that balance one on, but maybe it does it once it gets to the last 10%. But as you guys saw earlier, when I turned that battery on, it was in the 20s. Literally, this is plugged in for maybe 3 minutes now, and now it's saying that this is at 50, so I wonder how accurate this is. I'm gonna go until this says like 70, and then see what it's at, so I'll keep you guys updated. And I did set this at 4 amps. If you can avoid charging these batteries as fast as they can be charged, the better they are for them. And this thing with the 4 amp, for the size of battery that this will do this no problem all day long, all day, every day. And just in case I were to forget about it, I did put it to 80% on the side, so pretty nice. Since I don't know, since I don't know when I'm going to finally have all that stuff done. Let's see how fast it connects. And you just download this app and don't have to make an account, no nothing. You just, exactly what just happened there is what I did, and you have to do this once it's charging. But another thing too that I wanted to mention, so you know I told you guys that I set this at 4 amps, obviously. Check that out. Look how freaking sturdy that's holding it, just on the money. Definitely a good charger. If I were you guys, I'd definitely recommend getting this one. I mean, if you guys are ever in a pickle and you're like, dude, I need to charge this thing as fast as possible, every now and then ain't gonna hurt it, you can just crank this thing up. But yeah, so anyways, that was kind of cool, so I figured I'd include it in the video. Alright boys, so I'm gonna turn it off, stop charging the battery. It says it's at 57.8 now. Figured I would just check and see, and then I'll plug her back in and see what's up with it. Really cool how it shows you which each individual cell is doing in there. And you can put, I don't know if you're supposed to mess with any of these, so I'm gonna hit up Chai and see what the deal is. And there, it disconnected again. I'm sure it probably disconnects after a certain amount of time, because I did have it connected for a little bit before I did that. And I noticed too that the closer you get to the battery, the faster it does it too. Obviously connection doesn't have to reach so far, so that's just what I noticed. Well, this last time I did it a lot quicker as soon as I put it next to the battery. Let's see. Come on. You're making a liar out of me. Okay, I'm just gonna restart this and see what it does. See if it connects faster. So we're learning together. This guy doesn't like to connect right away sometimes. Alright, so there we go. It says it's at 58%. SOC, state of charge. No charge cycle. She is brand spanking new. And it just disconnected again. So maybe it's got some bugs in it. I don't know. We'll see if it keeps doing it. You guys notice that the all the little individual cells didn't show up? Oh, there they are. So I don't know. At least they show up eventually, you know. Still at 4 amps. Still holding those 4 amps. It's just holding her steady, boys. So yeah, let's disconnect it and see what's up. So we'll power off, and then they do recommend that you disconnect it from over here in case it's gonna spark. And I'm just waiting. It's flickering. Oh, there it did. There it goes. So like when you plug it in, they say plug all this in, so that to there, and then this into the wall last, and then flick it on, so in case there's any spark, it like doesn't wear out your contacts and stuff. So that's what they recommend on their website for their batteries. So we'll just stick with what they say. And see, this sucker just says it's barely at 35. 36, okay, it's coming up. 37. Huh. Finally settled on 38, I guess. Well, cool. I'm gonna plug this sucker back in, get her up to 60%, and continue working on the build. I started doing the controller over there. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in a little while. So there you have it. So far, as far as I've gotten, like I said, I just started on this, about to take the controller off, find that like 6-pin connector back there that goes to the controller, disconnect it, disconnect all my cabling down there that goes to the controller itself. And this is a video that I've been following, by the way, right here. Uh-oh, I don't know if it's showing up all that great, but Greenline Engineering, updated install instructions for ASI BAC 4000, and it looks like he's doing it on the Segway, but they're literally just about the same. So he even says it, hashtag SUR RON, hashtag Segway. You better put SUR RON in the front. So yeah, anyway, so this is a video that I've been following, just doing it nice and easy, carefully. Don't want to screw this up, don't want to cause a battery fire like I've seen on some occasions. I think I've seen it like 2-3 times, random videos that pop up on like my Instagram and stuff. So anyways, yeah, gonna continue with this, and if I like run into anything that I didn't see in the video or that I found that you could kind of do better, then I'll include that in there. But other than that, another thing I am going to be throwing on too for an extra added security is this Prickly Motorsports parts. While I'm in here, I figured I might as well do it. Delete the horn, and then you put your air tag in there, pump it up in there. That nice bronze, you guys see that freaking amazing CNC work? God, I love how good Prickly is about their products. But yeah, I'm gonna be adding this. It's gonna be my second security device on this, because as you know, probably I'm on the same boat as everybody else. You definitely wouldn't want to build something like this and get it stolen. So two's better than one. So anyways, yeah, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so this is as far as I got with the controller install, only because I saw that Prickly had just sent me my order, and so I decided not to continue with it because I was just gonna have to take it apart, because this is a piece that I was waiting for right here. This is, oh man, there we go, the plate that goes. Interesting how they attach the sticker with some tape on there, but this is a plate that goes behind and front, whatever you want to call it, with the battery. This is interesting. This is new. Doesn't show that on their website, but assuming it goes right about in here because it lines up with the bolts. But yeah, this is it. So this is going to be replacing that piece. And can you tell a big difference? No, you can't really tell a big difference between the thickness just by eyeballing it. But tell you what, definitely feels sturdy, and these rubber mounts kind of nice. Yeah, we'll see how they end up fitting. Looks like I'll be transferring everything over. Yeah, so this will be interesting. No instructions on their website on how to install this, so I'm gonna have to figure this out, and then I'll let you guys know, see if I end up using this or not, because that battery does fit in here pretty tight, the new 72 volt. So yeah, I guess we shall see. But we got that, and then a few other goodies. Oh, I mean, kind of might as well. Got the motor cover. Don't know if I'll end up putting it on this video. And then some upgraded bearings, because why not? See them there. And then these springs, because there was the option to do these, and I didn't even realize it when I was on their website. But you see how the stock one kind of sticks up pretty high above the foot peg, so apparently these will sit nice and flush in there, so I'm gonna end up swapping those out too. And I'll show you guys a comparison video on that in one of these videos, maybe this one, I don't know, we'll see how over it I become from wanting to install this stuff and just wanting to go ride it. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over this plate and I'll let you guys know what I found out. Alright guys, so I'm mid through putting on the battery plate, and I figured out where that goes. I don't know, it confused me with them putting it on the front side, so whatever. But anyways, pretty clever. Instead of making it super difficult, because on the stock one, as soon as I took one of these off, or two of these off, the two top ones, I was like, oh, that's where that goes. So it comes with those four, and as you can see, those are individual, so makes it a lot harder to try to get this in here, because with this you get the two top two, and then that sucker isn't going to move anywhere. So kudos to you, Prickly, for doing it that method. And looks like these will take place instead of using this foam. I mean, I could pull this off, pretty easy to pull off, and then glue it back on there, but I don't think that was their intention. I don't know, we'll see how it fits. We'll throw it on there and see how it goes on there. Like I said, there's no instructions, so kind of learning as I put this on, and this wouldn't be a big deal to put on after I get that mounted, because like I said, just tear it off and then just slap it on there without the battery. Then nothing needs to come off. So yeah, buddy. Alright guys, a little update on this. So while I had this all out, I don't know how many of you will be in the same situation as me, where like this controller's cool. Whoa, damn, I got a mess. So this controller is cool because you can swap between 60 volt and 72 volt batteries. And so, you know, if you want to run the stock one, boom, throw the stock one in, go to the app, change it, you're done. If you want to run the 72, same thing. And literally, it's like, literally takes you like 5 seconds at the max. So anyways, kind of besides the point, but just wanted to give you guys a little update here. While I had this off, and like I was saying earlier, because I'm doing kind of both at the same time, I didn't really want to use the 60 volt after getting this, so wanted to do both of them at the same time, just because of this and this. Well, mainly this, because I had looked ahead at what the install instructions were, and then from this, just looking at it, I could tell that, you know, it's already gonna have to be all up in here, so no point taking all this off and then putting it back on and then taking it off again to do the controller. So in the video for the Chai batteries, they give you this stronger bottom plate as to where the battery sits, and I still need to shave down a little bit of this one over here in the corner. Hit it with the Dremel really quick. I did put 2 washers underneath both of these so that they didn't protrude, but then possibly get into the battery. But yeah, so about this, in their video it shows them flipping the bike upside down, and because I have the controller off and everything, I can easily reach these 2 bolts right here, not having to take the skid plate out, no nothing. So take these 2, take this off, you undo these 5 countersunk screws that are up on top, and this literally just pops out. No flipping of the bike upside down, no nothing, and the controller's not in the way, obviously. So it made it super easy, super quick, rather than, like I said, the way they show their video. So if you guys are in the same situation as I am, I would highly recommend doing it like this. And then another thing too that they did while they had the controller on here was he put the heat shrink on all these. So he was kind of having to finesse it and put the heat gun in here and whatnot. And so I didn't really like that. So I just went ahead and did this first. So now all I got to do is put the controller here, and then I just put these in their corresponding spots, and pretty much freaking done. And then still haven't decided whether I'm going to run the egg grinder or not, because I bought I could use either the app or the egg grinder, but you can't use them both at the same time, which is kind of a bummer. But the thing that I don't like is that with the app, you gotta have your phone or whatever right there, and that'll tell you your speed, mile an hour, and all that other stuff. Or you can use the egg grinder and it'll tell you all the little information, which is why I got the egg grinder, like, you know, the motor temps and all that stuff, which the app would do it too. I just was kind of hoping to avoid having to have my phone on all the time. But anyways, kind of beside the point. I'm kind of pondering which direction I go, because it's easily reversible. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to this, and yeah, we'll see you guys whenever I decide to give you guys another little update. Alright guys, so I got everything plugged in, installed. I did delete my horn, which is there. So some things that I wanted to mention. One, that's how the bracket goes. It'll be kind of flesh looking with this. 2 was you use your original bolts. There's all those down there that I don't really know what you're supposed to use, because the next 2 that I'll have are for these. 3 that I didn't mention earlier when I was plugging in all the color-coded wires back here is that I had 1 complete hardware set, and I was missing 2 other ones, so I had to come up with my own nuts there. And also, when I first originally ordered this, they had forgotten the regen brake and didn't send me any instructions. When I went to sign up for their app so that I could have it on my phone, my email nor my phone number was registered, so I had to reach out from them for that and instructions. And then when they do send me the instructions, they tell me to follow the one in the video, and when I do, it says to flip that bracket around right there, which this connects to, and when you do that, it ends up being way up top. I don't know if that was just because in the video that was a BAC 4000 that they were installing and not the BAC 8000 that this is, but something that should clearly be noted. I mean, they are super specific about you wanting to or needing to follow the instructions. So this test's probably gonna go pretty soon, but it's only holding 1 wire. I ended up putting most of the wires, and that was the next thing that I was gonna get to, was I ended up putting most of the wires behind this bracket, including the ones for the controller, because if I was gonna try, you guys can probably barely see that, but you can see that connector right there, or the wires for that connector are already somewhat bending up, and so this still has to come down, which obviously this is going to go forward with it, but they are doing a pretty steep angle going up, hitting the back of this the battery plate. So that had to be done, which didn't get specified in the video, or maybe I missed it, but if you guys watch it and see it, and I messed up and am saying this, and call me out. So yeah, so there's those things for installing the BAC and some of the hiccups that I had with that thing so far. So now that I got all this, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put this where it goes. I think initially I'm just gonna try it without the egg rider, and then that way it leaves one thing out of the equation if something is wrong or anything like that. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, get my key on everything, and throw my 60-volt battery in here, test it out with that, and then yeah, we'll go from there. All right guys, so so what I did previously already, as I was saying, had to reach out to him to get my phone number registered with them. So once I did that, it was pretty easy. Once I got the app and I logged in, well, I just searched, went to the Bluetooth, searched for e-bike, connected it, because there's only one that's going to pop up obviously, and everything popped right up. And then I checked, obviously you can see here 67 volts for, so this is for the stock battery that I'm using right now. But this is how easy it is to change from the stock battery to like a 72 when you're using this. So you hit that, and then you go over to 20S72, hit save, and you're done. But cool thing about this, so yeah, you can swap between both. So let's say you're going on a long ride, but you want to bring both batteries, so you don't have to recharge one. That's how you do it. Freaking, you can use the app, or they say, I've been reaching out to them, but they say not to. I just had the instructions for the egg rider sent to me because that wasn't sent to me either. And I was asking them questions, and they sent me the instructions over for that. So now I know I can't use this and that at the same time. So as you can see here, I have it off, it's plugged in. Haven't tried using it yet, but I'm sure it's gonna work. I have to register it first, and they send you the instructions on how to do that. Super simple, just like this was once you have what you need. And so another cool thing about this too is, so 3 of the biggest reasons why I got it: the ability to change batteries so easily. 2, I mean, I guess I would put this as my 3rd one, but see here, so if I select park, it'll literally lock out the motor. Neutral, in case you're just sitting there or something and you got a kid on your lap or something. See this? Locking the throttle and it's not going nowhere. And then this is pretty freaking cool. See how I got in reverse? That sucker's in reverse. And I've been testing it out a little bit, and it's super smooth. Throttle control, everything, just like the stock one. So definitely happy about that. And then you can change between your 2 power modes here, which is pretty cool. But on this one, it doesn't really give you the option like it does on the egg rider, which is another reason why I bought it. The egg rider in conjunction to this was because here you only get 2 power levels. You either get ludicrous or you get street, whereas, too bad this isn't on, but here you've got 9 different ones where you just, I think you hit like the M or something, and then you bump it up, and then you'll see it right here, 1 2 3. Once I get this all set up, I'll include it in there. But yeah, that's pretty cool when it comes to this. And I mean, everything is super simple. It's ready to go. On their video, it shows you like how to do the programming on the motor, and how to program this, how to program that, the regen, yada yada. Another thing you don't follow that says to do so, but if you read the instructions, it says not to, so I didn't. And yeah, here's a little regen thing. This is kind of hard to do at the same time, but trust me, this sucker works. Let me see if I can kind of get it spinning, and then I'll smack that really quick so you guys can see how well this works. Oh boy. Here, let me try to get it somewhere right here so it's a little closer for me to grab. But here, check it out. See how I locked that sucker out? And that's barely pressing it. So the further down you press it, obviously the higher the regen you're asking it to do. It's not just like an on and off. Kind of like it is with the brakes. You know how you can you have the different levels that you can adjust by plugging in that little dongle, and it'll tell you the level of regen that you're at. This, you don't have any regen whatsoever until you hit this, which was another selling point of mine, or yeah, another reason why I bought it, another reason why they sold me on this sucker. Customer support has been excellent. I mean, they've been answering everything that I ask of them, and quickly, sometimes even at like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and so pretty impressed. So yeah, I'm probably gonna activate this sucker next and see what it does. This is all new learning experience, but so far it's been a good experience once got all the little bugs and everything figured out. So, and I gotta obviously do something about all this. Gonna clean this up and get this all nice and snug pushed up in there after this. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys when it comes to the old egg grinder. All right, guys, so if you're in the same predicament that I was, I went to put this on, help aid in cooling, and when I was doing that, I found these bolts right here for the headlight bracket, which obviously I'm not running anymore because I'm running this sweet ass freaking light, Olight 3500. And so what I ended up using was these headlight bracket bolts for that cover right there, and it looks beautiful. Instead of these guys that Quickly Motorsports provides, same length, so it'll work just fine. Anyways, another little update on all this. Got most of the wiring kind of finesse in there. Don't need that other one for the battery now that we've done that, so I tuck that back there. And this just sits in there nice and easy, you know. But we do have to get this, and where'd the egg grinder go? And this still routed. I think I figured out how I'm gonna put this on the handlebar, and I guess it's just a matter of tucking the rest of the wire that I don't need into here. Put her little titanium bolts back on, and she will be ready for the first ride. I'm excited. Alright guys, so we got it all in here, all situated, and darn, this battery is a piece of work to try to get in here, especially with this, because this doesn't go too far back because of this. But we got it in there. Had these little rubber things pop off, trying to get it in there, but as you can see, the battery doesn't even touch there anymore. It would with the stock one, I bet, but not with this guy. And in case you're wondering, because now in the video, the install video, I went to go watch it to see how you put this on, and like the orientation, so I wouldn't have to mess with it too many times. But it turns out that the install instructions that they have on there is just like one clears, or not clear, but one long steel spacer that goes up and down, rather than this like 3D printed one. But in case you're wondering, this is how it goes. There's that little lip right there, so that'll be facing the battery, and then this will be on the left side when you're looking at the bike like this. But it all fits good, doesn't rattle whatsoever like the stock one would. This is kind of like how I put the wires there. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the, I know Prickly sells one where you could put the connector like underneath there where the charger normally goes. So I'm gonna see once I undo this, see how well these battery leads go down in there without being kinked up too much. And this is like the nicest way that I could kind of route these suckers without them being kinked and bent too much. So yeah, anyways, bike works. Got my phone charging over there, otherwise I'd show you. But one rookie mistake that I did do and completely forgot about it was that when you go to turn this thing on, freaking forgot to turn the battery on, since this, you have to turn the battery on. And so I got over voltage error went into my phone. Here, well, I guess I can go over here real quick and show you guys. So I had a big old exclamation mark like right here, but then at first I thought it was just because I had it set to 60, which maybe it was, I don't know. So when I plugged it in, the controller's like, hey, no way, dude. So on the first fall it said over voltage controller right there, and so then I redid everything, like unplugged everything, plugged it back in, and then I thought to myself, oh shit, I didn't turn the battery on. So I turned the battery on, it was already switched to 72, cleared the fault, went back, and that exclamation point was gone. So now it's working perfect. And then, let's see, what do we want to set? Should we go like 12,000 for ludicrous mode? Why not? And just try it out, see what that does. And like I said, that's one reason why I decided to go with oh, and this doesn't match the battery voltage of the battery. This is lower than what the battery says over there. Here, let me unplug this so I can show you guys. Oh, see, so battery says 93 and this says 91, so not that big of a difference, but maybe something to keep in mind. At least this is on the conservative side. But yeah, I mean, it all works. Reverse, let's do it, dude. Hell yeah. So yeah, finished it up. It's like midday, so definitely not gonna take it out. It's like 104 outside right now, so I'll get out one of these days and record the rest of this video. But anyways, that is what I ran into. Hopefully you guys don't run into the same things, and if you do, hopefully you watch this video, and then you'll know what to avoid for the most part and how to do some of the things that they give you instructions to, but isn't the latest version. So hopefully this video is helpful, and like I said, I will finish this video off with a quick little ride or something of switching between street and ludicrous, and then later on I'm gonna end up doing the egg rider. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys how I ended up routing this. So I put the egg rider on the right side, and then I put the regen over here because I have my rear brake on this side. Some people like it mountain bikey style, and so they have them reversed, which, you know, growing up riding street bikes and quad and dirt bikes and whatnot, definitely not used to that, so I've swapped everything over the same. But yeah, my regen is right here. So yeah, this is
motion detected in the front yard.
This is a setup, so hopefully some of you guys found this useful, and yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys on a quick little ride. Alright guys, so first test run, did ride it around in front of the house and stuff, so that's why the battery is not fully charged, but and on top of that, I didn't charge it up all the way this time. So yeah, got the GLE app opened. I got it in street mode. We set it up for 3800 watts to be the max that it'll pull on street mode, and yeah, kind of a hot one out. Labor Day, maybe I'll upload this video here in a little bit while I'm having breakfast. Yeah, so far so good. Everything's working. We got the regen on, as you can see here by me pulling the little lever. It's working amazing. You can see that little pop up on the red right there when I'm using it. A little bit of a delay, but whatever, as long as that lever works. Also, another thing too, I thought it was gonna be a little nicer having this lever right next to the grip, but now I have it all the way out, or this portion all the way out, well, both of them actually, but now it like hits my finger when I start barely pressing it, so I'm gonna have to swap these two around. Get this one a little closer here, put this one over there. Hopefully I never whack it kind of like this by having it too close, or maybe we just end up going all the way back and put this one where this one is, since good amount of reach from right there. But the reason why I did it this way was because, I don't know, kind of weird about it. This is like the smallest piece, second biggest piece, and then big old clunk at the end, so I thought it looked a little better. Horn obviously doesn't work anymore because we got that out of there, but now we won't have accidental honks. Not that that really matters much, but one other thing I did notice was that on the app, and I think I mentioned this earlier actually, it says 79 here for battery percentage, but down here it says 75. So we'll try to go off the battery, obviously. I don't know why there's a little indifference there, but whatever. I mean, bike's working perfectly fine, so let's do a quick little grab a throttle. Oh, she's working. I wonder now that I don't have any regen on, I'd be interested to see, and we got so much more weight in the front. I'd be interested to see how easy it is, or hard, easy or hard, to yank up a wheelie. So let's try it real quick. Oh man, on that 3800, we do have it on street. It's pretty damn hard. I probably need to go slower. Now I have a little more power to play with. Oh yeah. See, so just got to go a lot slower. I should have checked how fast I was going. I don't know if you guys could see that, but we'll definitely pull up, and it seems a lot easier to keep it up there, just because every time I let off, the regen's not trying to bring it back down, so that's kind of nice. Gonna wait till we get a little bit down here, and then I'll shoot over to the right, get on that straightaway, and see what Ludacris does. I got that thing at 12,000, so it's gonna be significantly more than what the stock was pulling. And letting off the throttle, it's so much nicer, just coasting. I really should have taken off that regen with the stock one, and we still can. Like I said, I could easily swap between batteries now with this controller, which is pretty badass. So we're gonna have to give that a try and see what's up. Now that we don't have regen, see how much easier it is to yank up them wheelies with no regen on. Oh yeah, nice little straightaway. So this is how easy it is to swap between the two. It'd be like going from your Eco to Sport right there, down here at the bottom right, switch it over, boom, been Ludacris. Whoa. Oh wow, that is definitely a very noticeable difference right there, right off the bat. And there's a car coming. I'm gonna let him pass by and see what this thing does wheelie wise on the Ludacris mode. Hopefully we don't loop it. Let's give this a go. Oh man. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ, this thing pops up like nobody's business. Here, let's get on this little straightaway here and we'll try it. Let's see what it do. Oh, wait for this car. I don't want to accidentally like go over to the left and then I end up in their way. Oh yeah. Butter, dude. Can go visit a friend, so figured I'd take this thing out and see what it does. But as you guys saw, truly night and day difference. I wasn't even looking at how fast I was going though, but I'll tell you what, I definitely wouldn't be able to do wheelies going that fast with the old setup, so definitely happy about that. I'm gonna have to do some more, some more practicing. I'm almost there, so I'll see you guys on the way back. All right, boys. Another nice little straightaway. How about we give it a little go, huh? Oh wait. Oh, no wonder. Look at. I was trying to yank up on it. Not even in ludicrous mode, dude. So look, you guys saw I gave it the exact same amount of throttle that I'm giving it right now. Would normally pick it right back up. Gave it that same amount of throttle. I would say I was probably grabbing like a quarter or so, and it would only lift up the tire freaking, what was that? You guys probably had a better view of that. Maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches or something. Wasn't much, but here, we'll give it that same amount of throttle and you guys will be able to see how much higher it's gonna yank up. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be like perfect test to where it's exactly the same amount, but it'll be pretty darn close, I'd say. Yeah, do it again. Whew, look at that, 46 miles an hour. Well, according to this, obviously, and you know what? Another thing that I just thought of is that I haven't checked to see the GPS, what it is, GPS versus this, so I don't know if I need to make any adjustments, but I'm sure I do, so I can get the miles an hour right on the display on here. That'll probably be what I do next. Also, it would have been interesting to see what temperature my motor was running with the stock battery, since this can suck up a lot more amperage right away, and see what the highest was on that compared to like something like this. But I guess I could always switch it to street, and with the wattage that I have on there, give me a pretty darn good idea. And this is supposed to be more efficient, so I don't know, I would think it's somewhat keep it a little cooler. I don't really know. But it's pretty hot out right now. Well, let's check. It says it's 97. I don't know if you guys can see that. And controller's at 106, the motor's at 111. So not too shabby, I'd say. Ain't getting that hot. Maybe a little crisp, I mean, not too crispy where you can't touch it, but not too extremely hot. You gonna go or you not? Alright, I guess we'll go. It's funny how many looks you get on this thing. But yeah, there's a nice little hill coming up right there that I'll be able to yank a nice wheelie up. I like doing them when you're going up the hill because you can use a little less throttle and get it up to the balance point a little bit easier. Beautiful day though. If it wasn't so hot, it'd be even better. Luckily the colder months are right around the corner. Brakes are nice and squeaky. Get out of the way. You ready for that green light to turn? What's up, dude? Ooh. Come on. Oh, there it is. We should have tried racing that guy, huh? Let's see. Make sure I don't drift on over to these guys. Oh. Supposedly that was 41. Who knows? If that's even accurate, but wheelies are definitely easier. Bike's a lot more fun, that's for damn sure. Can't wait to get it out on the trail and see how it does. And even after all that, oh, I was just gonna say the battery hasn't even fluctuated, but It just did. And it's a little closer now. 73 versus 70 down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's kind of cool. Don't have to keep looking down. I mean, I don't plan on probably running this down past like 30%, but it is nice to just, when you are running a little lower, to just be able to see that right there. And I'll have to continue to look down, but no big deal. Try to turn over here, get some wheelie action over there. Oh, you know what? I probably, when I'm on my street bike, this light never changes for me. So we're gonna have to hit the button. Oh, it's probably good. They're going. Screw it, let's just go for it. No harm, no foul, right? Oh, yeah, buddy. Nice little stretch. Oh, popped that one up all crooked. Another crooked one. I hate when I do that. See if we can get a nice little redemption one right here. Damn, so much easier. Man, I love it. Brother. Yeah, this is sick. You're gonna have to go on an afternoon ride later, charge your battery up, go on a big old long ride later. Might record it for you guys, might not. I don't know yet, but definitely gonna have to have fun on this thing. So we'll call this the end of the video and just cruise around the streets around here. Well, maybe not actually. It's getting kind of hot. So I'll just end the video here. Overall impressions: battery's amazing, controller's amazing. Definitely use those little tips that I told you guys to install that stuff, because they haven't updated it. So those little sections of my video that I put in there while I was installing it should be very, very helpful for you guys. And if you're thinking about doing it, I would say stop thinking about it and just do it, because definitely a lot more fun to be had with the 72 volt setup. And I ordered this probably like a week after I got the bike, and the battery took, I want to say like 5 weeks and some change after they shipped it, and then the controller was out of stock, so they didn't ship that right away. But even though it was out of stock, it took maybe like 3-ish, maybe 4 weeks. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, do it. Like I said, highly recommend it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.